and I'll sample some of them. But this particular time, allow me to go to Nakuru a little bit. We know the FKF elections are still going on. In some places, the elections have already been concluded, and we have victors and also winners, if we should call them. But this particular time, Ochanda, I know you have been pitching camp in Nakuru, and there is quite a lot of happenings there. And here we have a new chair who will be in charge of that region. Just keep us up to speed with that.
Well, Wakisi, as you've rightly put it, is that I've been pitching camp here. Remember that the election was actually happening here at the Worldwide Ministries Church here in Nakuru. And the new holders of office have just been made public in the last 20 or so minutes ago. And so the chairman-elect is Francis Oliele, the treasurer is Francis Kweyu, Dorcas Mora is the women department leader, and Paul Kamau has been elected as the secretary. And so with me, they are actually flanking me here, and I'll just would love to engage the chair, of course, who is the leader of the battalion, who has now been tasked with ensuring that matters football in Nakuru County or Nakuru branch are actually streamlined. Remember that Nakuru was actually falling under the Central Rift region, which comprised of 5 counties. And so it's been declared by the FKF that all the counties shall serve as respective branches. And so I would just love to engage the chairman-elect, Mr. Francis Oliele. Maybe if you could just say a word or two about your election and what you intend to do to streamline matters football, especially in Nakuru County, and your contribution to the national football matters.
Okay, thank you very much. I'm Francis Oliele. I'm very happy. I'm a very happy man. First of all, I'm the outgoing Secretary General Central Rift Branch, and now I've been elected as the chairman of this county, Nakuru. Maybe I would like, first of all, to congratulate all the delegates, club delegates, who turned up in large numbers and exercised their right. So maybe the first thing I would like to say is that I'm happy I have a very good office from the Secretary General and everybody. I'm very confident with this office. I'm very confident that we'll work together and we will bring back the lost glory of Nakuru football. Yeah.
Maybe to be held accountable, of course, you are the leader of football now in Nakuru County, which is now a branch, fully fledged branch according to the FKF. Maybe what do you intend to do for Nakuru matters football?
My first objective is to make sure that youth football is well structured, and now again I want also to bring back women football, and more so to make sure that our county leagues and all sub-branch leagues are vibrant, and make sure that all our 11 sub-counties have very competitive leagues, which will now make our football to be in Kenyan map a better place.
Thank you so much, Mr. Chair, for your election. And then also the other officials, of course, we shall be engaging in the later bulletins. Okay, Wakisi, those are the officials who've been elected by the delegates here. Remember that they were 31 delegates, and they have actually scoped those positions, and the election has been smooth since morning. There's nothing that has caused hiccups here, even when they were declaring them winners. And so they are the men and women who have now been tasked with ensuring that the streamlined matters football in this county, which is now a branch, now moving away from the past where it was the Central Rift region that comprised of 5 counties. And so it's a story that we're still keeping an eye, so that we could just bring our viewers to speed alongside the other 18 counties that are also the 18 branches of FKF to speed. We shall bring our viewers to speed, of course, with everything, so that they could just know where the football matters have actually is now taking course or not. And so also remember that, of course, the dwindling fortunes of football in the respective counties, they have actually pledged to ensure that they streamline the football arena in the coming days upon their election. So Wakisi, it's a story that's still keeping an eye, so that we could just ensure that viewers are brought to speed.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Ochanda there. It's all about football and politics. And yes, we're having different leaders who will be in charge of football for the next 4 years. Now let's go to Kisii, because also in Kisii we have a new chairman, and the name is Jazreel Mbegera. He's the man who is in charge and will be in charge of football in that branch. Let's listen in what he had to say after being declared victor.
The people of Kisii have spoken. They have unanimously and with great voice stated their position through this election victory, that never again shall they be subjected to deceit in competency and mystery in the management of soccer affairs in this great county, that they have given openness, transparency, integrity, and teamwork the mandate through us to be the key performance indicators in soccer management in this great county of Kisii. We hereby attest to the fact that the above key performance indicators shall be our performance development yardstick as we serve our people in FKF Kisii branch.
Those who even have wamelose na watu tunaambia tukuje pamoja tufanye kazi ya mpira Kisii. Maono yangu ambao nadhani kufanya for my last 4 years nitakuwa kwa ofisi ya kwanza ni kufufua youth centers ambazo zimekuwa hazikukua na zikuwe revived, na kila mwaka tutakuwa na kitu inaitwa performance. In every 3 months tutakuwa tukifanya evaluation kwa what have we done in the office, so that tunaita stakeholders, tunawaambia we have done this and we have not done this.
That's what is happening in Kisii. Yes, new leaders there. I know the responsibility for them is a big one. We will wait and see what exactly they will be able to bring on board. Let's go to Mombasa, because also in Mombasa the election went on as expected, and also as a lot of people wanted it to go. And when you think about Mombasa, I know there is a lot that always happens in Mombasa, and we always have quite a number of talent in Mombasa, people who always say that they do it for the love of soccer. So this time out, I know for them, they will try to see if they will be able to streamline soccer in that region. But the question is, will the talent, the ever-present talent in that county, be able to get an opportunity actually to showcase what they have? But in Mombasa, it went on as planned, and I know hopefully they will be able to have what it takes to change or even make it better when we think about football in that region.
Kwa majina naitwa Robert Nyakundi, and I am the let me start. Cut. Okay. Kwa majina naitwa Robert Nyakundi, and I'm one of the electoral board member. Currently, I'm the one representing Mombasa region. And we started the process very well early in the morning by 9. Though we experienced, this region is experiencing a lot of rain, and good enough, people persevered and they managed to come to the polling center, and we started the process by 9:20. So far the process is good, everyone is happy. And all the candidates are represented by their own agents. And as per now, we are remaining with about 10 voters who are yet to come. So we are hopeful that the exercise by around 2, we are done with the Mombasa region.
Is this elections for just, what about the whole coast region?
This is the whole coast region. This is Mombasa region.
What about the other counties in the coast region?
The other areas already, they didn't have any contestant. So the candidates who have been elected there, they were taken unopposed. So far, we are carrying based on the counties, Mombasa region, where we are right now today. That's what we are doing.
And with the controversy before we came to the elections, have you had any complaints or?
So far, everyone is satisfied. Even the agent, even the candidates themselves, have spoken with them, and they are satisfied even with the process.
In total, how many candidates?
For Mombasa, we have 37.
How many for each positions?
I don't have that list unless you allow me to get the list and then I give you the breakdown. Yes.
The process is going on well.
The process is going on very well. There's no incident that I've had. Yeah, except one candidate who had sent his own security to come over and man the polling station. But we said ourselves, we have our own security. We don't need any other security.